Good afternoon. Today is Thursday, December 12th, 2019. I'm Lisa Otto.
Jen Lepkowski.
And we are here with Bob at Bob's Beach Shack here in downtown Lake Geneva. Okay, so just this last spring, Bob, you were given a ticket for putting items for sale in your alcove, right?
Yes, the day after the 4th of July weekend.
Oh, okay, so it was the summer season.
Yes.
And you were not the only business. They were going around and doing this to a few other businesses as well.
Yes.
But your situation seems to be a little different than the others because your alcove is part of your building and it is not city property.
It is counted in the square footage of this building
Right.
that I pay rent on, and we pay taxes.
Okay, so they really, they struck a nerve with you and you were ready to fight this citation or fight this ordinance because you did not believe that you fit under their guidelines of what was city property and what wasn't and what you were allowed to do. Okay, so that was going on this summer and you finally had a day in court, almost. So tell us what happened with that.
Well, I had one day in court where I did nothing but plead not guilty.
Okay.
And then a couple of months later, I had to meet with Attorney Draper, and he wanted to plea bargain this out and offered to drop it. And I was very explicit that no, I was not dropping it. I wanted to bring this to court and let a judge decide. And he informed me that that ordinance was solid and I could not win. And I said, that is something for a judge to decide, not you. So he knew my intentions 1,000%.
So when was your court date?
This past Tuesday at 11:30. And I got a phone call Monday afternoon at about 3:30 from the clerk courts telling me that the case was dismissed, voluntarily dismissed.
Not by you.
Not by me, not by me. Because I said, does this mean I win? In a sense. And she said, no, it just means this is dismissed, but you can be cited for any future violations of this ordinance.
Okay.
So essentially this is just, look, now I can only guess. First, I was obviously stonewalled and denied my day in court. There's no question about that. Now the reason is why. Did the attorney not feel it was worth his time and effort for $187? Did he not think that he wanted to bring this in front of the judge? There are a number of reasons, but I was not given a reason. Just that since I was in compliance, he was dismissing it. Although when you walked in here, you saw I was not in compliance. There are items on my doors outside that I am still not in compliance. But he dismissed it nonetheless.
Okay. Now you were ready to fight this.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a number of reasons. Number one being the ordinance reads no outside displays outside of an enclosed building. If you go to the dictionary, an alcove is not an outside area. It is it is a recessed portion of an existing building. That ordinance is ambiguous because as I read it, it alludes to using city sidewalks outside of your building. They're reading it as anything outside of an enclosed door, but that is not what the ordinance says. So it's totally ambiguous. It can be interpreted numerous ways.
Okay. So now we wait till next spring.
Well, I'm not going to be in compliance. We'll see what happens. I think you had the right terminology when you said this was to control the businesses. I don't think that's the correct use of an ordinance. Look, if I violated the ordinance, I go to court and the judge said, yes, Bob, you violated this ordinance. I'll take my licks. I'll lick my wounds and walk away, and all right, the judge has decided. But you don't use an ordinance and hand out violations, citations, just to control people and then dismiss them because you can't waste your time going to court for whatever reason. Another thing is, I know, as you all know, this past summer, the city got a ton of negative publicity regarding this. The citizens and the merchants were
very supportive,
overwhelmingly
Yes.
supportive
Yes.
of businesses being allowed to do this. And I don't believe the city wants to go down that road again with that kind of publicity. Therefore, the dismissal. And I think they're not only misinterpreting the ordinance, but misusing it, and that falls under the grounds legally of unreasonable restraint of trade. Which means, you know what? Hold on one second.
Okay.
I will tell you.
Bob's done a little research.
He's
been
put a lot of
educating
time and
himself on
effort.
this,
Yes.
And he was more than ready for his day in court. So,
Which,
Now-
yeah, he,
Unreasonable
Forget.
restraint of trade produces a significant anti-competitive effect, which this does because this means now the mayor has his fingers in every single business telling them how they can present themselves and control their business. He's got a say in every single person's business now. There can be no competition. You all have to look the same. And if you want to say, take it a step further, if he's guilty of that, then he's also guilty of violating antitrust laws, which protects trade and commerce from restraints. It's a serious slippery slope allowing government into small businesses like this and making restraints and demands. That's a problem.
all right. Well, thank you for updating us,
Yes.
Bob.
Thank you.
And
for
stay
commentary.
tuned. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Stay tuned for the rest of the story. I'm Lisa Otto
Jen Lepkowski.
and Bob here at Bob's Beat Check and the Geneva Show Report.
Thank you,
Bye.
Geneva Show Report.